I'm fine here, thanks.
Anthony, you should come and
There's room still.
There's room on the.
Hi, I'm Mark, by the way.
Lindsay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Sitting next to you on the couch.
All right. So a couple of these folks I've been knowing for a while, and I've had really great experiences working with Mark and Nick. We worked together on a couple of projects, and this is a great film, man. I mean, I appreciate you guys sharing it with us. They just seriously finished it about an hour before the show. They're sitting in front of the computer. Mark's voice is really quiet, and he's like this. He's like, I'm trying to finish this. And they were just putting the sound track in it today, and they rendered it out and brought it here tonight. So this is Mark Booker.
Hi. I played Aiden, and I produced.
I'm Daniel Stevens. I was the DP and one of the producers.
Cinematography, right?
I'm Giselle Brosser. That's how you say my name.
I'm Nick Rower, who played Steven, and also played a small portion of the production. Yeah.
You were a producer.
Hi.
That's what they call that.
Take it away, Lindsay.
Okay, first of all, I love how we're this like happy family on this couch.
Yes.
So let's talk about how you all know each other as filmmakers and collaborators, and how you came together to do this project.
We all have the same parents, and most
Yeah.
people don't realize that.
We're actually related.
Shut up. You have the same parents? I've never heard that.
It was super weird
Go
for
ahead.
us to have a love scene. So.
But it's a wonderful, I mean, filmmaking is a lie, and what's a wonderful, beautiful lie. I choose to believe it.
So for reals, I met Daniel in 2004 in Cozad, Nebraska, America, and that was the first film I worked on after graduating from a small liberal arts college in Nebraska. The most expensive waste of a lot of my time. I met Daniel. He was the gaffer on that project. I apologize for my voice. I sang Total Eclipse of the Heart too hard last night, and now I've lost my voice.
I have it on video.
Yeah. And so Daniel and I worked together on that film, and we slowly became friends. I edited my first feature that I ever produced at his house in the woods in Maine, America, and so that's how I met Daniel. And Daniel and I decided we just needed to start to work together. And Nick was an acting friend of mine. I met through acting circles. So the three of us started General Films, which produced that film. That is our first film by General Films. And then we just held auditions, and when we met Giselle.
That's not the real story.
Who's adorable.
She's adorable.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she was. I liked her in the movie. I thought she was funny.
Yeah, well, tell these folks about Kickstarter. I know that a lot of people aren't familiar with that, and tell them how that works and how that works with the independent filmmakers and.
Yeah. So we'd edited the film, or the director edited the film, Chad, who couldn't be here unfortunately tonight, and we realized that there were like 3 big holes in the story that just we couldn't connect, and that we actually needed to go back and shoot 5 or 6 additional scenes in order to sort of connect the dots. And at that point, our investors, who were amazing and wonderful, and this is a micro budget feature, by the way, so very low budget. And our investors were, like, you guys should definitely finish this film. We're totally behind you. We can't give you any more money though at this point. And so, classic filmmaking situation. So we reached out through this new online portal, which is Kickstarter, which is this amazing online experience that allows artists of all varieties, painters, writers, filmmakers, lots of filmmakers, musicians, to go to the internet community and show them sort of maybe a piece or a part of something they've already made, and basically coerce them through niceness to donate, not invest, but literally donate money to a project. And at the end of the day, they get the goodwill. They get to feel the goodwill of being part of the project, and in some cases, they get a T-shirt, a DVD. They get invited to a red carpet premiere, and we'll cook them dinner.
A hug also.
And hang
We're
out at their
offering
house
hugs.
and eat all their food. And so we used Kickstarter, and we raised enough money to go back a year later with everybody. Almost the entire crew came back and shoot in Omaha. It was an amazing.
How much money did you raise?
We raised $8 million.
Oh, no. I drive an Escalade, ironically.
We love you, Kickstarter. No, we raised $15,000, and we used that money to shoot for 4.5 days.
So that's not an investment. That's just actual donation.
No, it's a donation. Yeah, it's a complete donation.
So with that money, you basically you're starting at zero. So on top of the budget, of course, you already had, but you were able to shoot all those scenes for literally nothing.
Right. Yeah. Right.
And I mean,
we do owe a lot of people,
sure,
who hopefully aren't in the audience, dinner. I'm a horrible cook.
Marietta's for t-shirt, or Marietta's for lovers t-shirt.
We have t-shirts, and yeah, I mean, we do. You do have to sort of pay back, but really they do it out of the goodness of their hearts, and they do it for the goodwill of being part
perks.
of the project.
They're perks, right? And you list your perks different based on the level of donation.
Yeah,
10,
DVDs,
10 to 100
t-shirts,
to 500.
things like that, yeah.
What was the largest donation you guys received?
Ooh, $8 million. Yeah. No,
Stop it.
The largest single donation was $5,000.
Yeah, $5,000.
Wow.
We had one $5,000 donation.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So since you guys are so good at raising money, what's next? What are you guys doing? What are you guys working on? Is it together?
I'm never working with these people again.
What's great is we have this web series called Tuberville. That's like a potato, Tuberville. And it's so funny, we all four work on it. Daniel and I write and produce the show, and I'm the lead actor in it. And then Nick and Giselle are actors in the project. And you can watch the pilot episode right now at tubervilletheseries.com.
Literally right now.
Literally, you can pull out your phone and watch
Get on
it.
your smartphones.
Pilot episode is up, but we all work together on that, and it's for a good cause. It's for a non-profit, a real place called Tuberville that
We're gonna watch it right now.
Yeah.
You guys,
do it.
we can watch it together.
It's good.
So you said you produced, wrote, direct, acted. That's pretty common. I mean, it's actors and getting together now and producing their own web series and shooting independent films.
Isn't it amazing? It's
Yeah,
amazing what
it
we can
is.
do right
I mean,
now. I feel like we are just on the cusp of a really important age in film where it's returning back to us. Like it belonged to an elite group of people for so long.
Because it's very accessible.
Now it's so
Would you
accessible.
say?
I mean,
Do you all still live in the same area, region?
No,
Mark and I share a bed.
Leave the country.
Giselle.
I live in Paris now.
Giselle lives in Paris, and Nick and I live in Omaha, and Daniel lives in Maine. But we edited together, like remotely from 1,600 miles apart.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
And Skype is great.
Right. Well,
donated to Kickstarter too.
and it's interesting,
Nice.
when we first started the production company, I had not considered necessarily being involved in the production side. I'm fairly new to acting and as a career. And when these guys approached me, they brought to me this impossible idea that we would get together and we would tell really, really beautiful stories for like $7. And I was like, whoa, you can do that. And we did. And it was just, it's so interesting, to be in a place like this where we're at a film festival and we're showing films that are made on shoestring budgets. Some have big budgets, but the fact is, what you were saying is it's accessible. And to shoot and produce something and to continue on that path. Not necessarily, obviously, if someone hands us a check for $8 million, I'm going to take it and cash it and move
and spend it.
But the difference
to Italy.
is where that goes. That's one film in some parts of this country. That's we could probably make movies for 15 years off of $8 million. It's just what a great time to be a filmmaker, right now. Coming here, watching this movie with all of you, you all sat here and watched this movie. This is so fantastic. I mean, what a humbling, beautiful experience that you are all here, watching this art that we all took so long to create. And I'm sitting back there thinking like, oh yeah, this is why I do it. because you guys are all here and clapping and laughing. I'm acting like an asshole on stage on there, and it's like, and you think it's funny. I was ad-libbing most of that, and it's just like so great that you know, like that was. I mean, that's so worth it. You know, it's worth it to struggle and have it get done 20 minutes before we do, and stress out, and it's worth it because this is exciting.